Hello, everyone. My name is Bobby Harges, and today I am talking about mediating on the internet. I am an attorney. I am a neutral in the sense that I am a mediator, arbitrator, and a special master. I'm also a law professor. I have been mediating lately a lot of cases on the internet. So I thought I would do a short video and post it on the internet about how the process works. Now, if you want to mediate in person, as I have done for over 30 years, we can still do that. But that's not the topic that we're talking about today. We're talking about one of the hottest things now that's going on in the United States: internet mediations. The scheduling of the mediation takes place as it usually does. Someone will call you or email you and find out the dates that you, the mediator, and the other parties are available to mediate. The agreement to mediate, which is the document that is signed by the parties and the mediator before the mediation, is sent out by email so that you can docu-sign, so that you can sign it electronically and send it back to the mediation company. You will also be sent call-in information. I use the Zoom format, so you will be sent a meeting ID and the password that you are to use to join the session. The payment for family mediations would normally take place before, because family mediations are normally scheduled in 2 or 3 hour blocks of time. So the parties would know the amount of time that would be spent in that mediation on that date. So the person who is organizing the mediation, the mediator or his or her assistant will contact the parties and take care of the electronic payment before the mediation. It's normally done by credit card. In a civil mediation, because it's a marathon mediation in the sense that it begins and ends in the same day, yet the duration is not long until the mediation ends, the mediator will send an invoice to the parties after the mediation for the parties to pay for his or her services. At the beginning of my mediations, I provide my contact information, my phone number, and my email address in the event that someone is disconnected, in the event that there are technological difficulties. I get the contact information from the parties who are present at the mediation in the event somehow that we are disconnected. The process: I explain to parties at the mediation that all statements made in the mediation in Louisiana are confidential. We have a confidentiality statute in Louisiana, which is Louisiana Revised Statute 94112. And that statute basically says that all statements that are made in the mediation are confidential and cannot be used in a later process like a courtroom proceeding or an arbitration. I confirm that no one else is in the room with the parties who are on the Zoom conference. And I confirm that the parties are not recording. I am not recording the session, and I want to confirm that the parties who are present are also not recording. I explain that all parties will meet together initially, that each party will be allowed to make an opening statement, and that the negotiations would take place. If lawyers are involved, the negotiations would take place in separate virtual rooms, breakout rooms, and those sessions are known as caucuses. You will see that illustrated momentarily. I also explain that the parties can meet together privately. If there are multiple people on each team, that team can meet together with the mediator and without the mediator. So this is what you will see in the Zoom mediation. The mediator is in the middle. To your left is the plaintiff's team, and to the defense is the defense team. The breakout rooms allow the mediator to meet privately with one of the parties. As you can see here, the mediator is meeting with the plaintiff team. The plaintiff team may want to meet alone. In that event, the mediator will leave the room virtually, and those parties will have the ability to speak privately and confidentially without anyone else being able to hear or see what they are saying. The same with the defense. The mediator can meet with the defense team, and the defense team can meet alone. In a typical civil mediation, the mediator will go back and forth throughout the day, caucus between the mediator and the plaintiff, defense, plaintiff, defense. And so throughout the day, the mediator will go back and forth until there is a settlement. Now, this is how the breakout rooms work. When the mediator announces that he or she is creating breakout rooms, on the screen, you will have a pop-up like this, and it says, the host is inviting you to join a breakout room. And when you click join, you, along with your team members, are taken to that breakout room. During the mediation, you have the ability to mute your screen, mute the sound so that no one can hear what's said in your room. You can also turn on and turn off the camera as you see fit. You may want to take a break. You may want to take a lunch break during the mediation or take a call. You can turn the microphone off and you can turn the camera off during the Zoom mediation. The goal of the process is settlement. When I mediate, I ask the parties to be open-minded, to be creative, and willing to think outside the box. When that set of events happens, settlement will occur most of the time, the vast majority of times. At the end of the process, the lawyers will draft a settlement agreement, and they will convert that to a consent judgment, and the case will be dismissed. The settlement agreement after mediation is available in a Word format. One lawyer will type the settlement agreement, send it to me, and I will convert it to DocuSign. So the document is sent back out to both attorneys or all attorneys, and they sign it, and we finalize the agreement at the end of the session. Now, if it's a family mediation, because the mediator drafts the MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, or MOA, Memorandum of Agreement, that's not done at the session. That's done later, and the document is then sent out to the parties. But if the lawyers are present in a family mediation, the lawyers would draft the consent judgment and the settlement agreement, file the consent judgment with the court, and the case is over. This is what the Memorandum of Understanding looks like. It has child custody, communication, child support, and other family issues. That's about it, folks. Thanks for watching. Please enjoy the rest of your day.